Imagine working hard for years, saving up, dreaming of owning a home only to find out that in some places, the odds are stacked against you. For many Black Americans, homeownership isn't just a dream, it's a battle. Today, we're diving into the 10 states where Black people struggle to buy a home in the U.S., whether it's skyrocketing home prices, discriminatory lending practices, or systemic barriers. These states have made it incredibly difficult for Black families to secure homeownership. Stick around to see if your state made the list and, more importantly, why these trends are happening. And before we jump in, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a deep dive like this. 10. California. California may be the land of sunshine and opportunity, but for Black homebuyers, it's anything but welcoming. Reason is, skyrocketing prices. The median home price in California is well over $700,000, out of reach for many middle-class families. Widening racial wealth gap. Black households in California have significantly lower homeownership rates compared to white families. Gentrification displacement. Historically Black neighborhoods in cities like Los Angeles and San Francisco are being priced out, pushing longtime residents elsewhere. California dreamin'? More like California strugglin'. 9. New York. The Empire State isn't building many empires for Black homeowners. Reason is, high cost of living. Home prices in New York City are astronomical, but even upstate areas remain expensive due to high property taxes. Limited mortgage approvals. Studies show Black applicants are disproportionately denied mortgages compared to white applicants with similar credit scores. Rental trap. The cost of rent is so high that saving for a down payment feels impossible. If you can make it here, you can make it anywhere, except in a home of your own. 8. Massachusetts. Boston might be booming, but not for Black homebuyers. Reason is, racial homeownership gap. Black homeownership in Massachusetts is among the lowest in the country. Historic redlining effects. Generations of discrimination in lending have left a lasting impact. Wages versus home prices. Even with good-paying jobs, home prices are increasing faster than incomes. Buying a home in Massachusetts? You might need a miracle and a millionaire's salary. 7. Colorado. Denver's housing market is hot, but not for Black buyers. Reason is, fast rising prices. Colorado's rapid growth has driven home costs beyond affordability. Lack of Black homeownership support. Programs for first-time buyers often don't reach Black communities. Competitive market. Cash buyers and investors make it even tougher to secure a home. Colorado's mountains are high, and so are the home prices. 6. Oregon. Portland is progressive, but not when it comes to Black homeownership. Reason is, low Black population. Decades of exclusionary policies left deep scars. Displacement from gentrification. Black neighborhoods are being pushed out. Wages lag behind housing costs. Even in smaller cities, homes remain expensive. Oregon's beauty comes with an ugly truth: homeownership isn't for everyone. 5. Washington, D.C. The nation's capital has a history of Black excellence, but not in homeownership. Reason is, extreme housing costs. The average home price is over $600,000. Historic displacement. Gentrification has pushed out thousands of Black families. Tight lending practices. Lenders in D.C. are less likely to approve Black applicants. D.C. stands for District of Costs when it comes to housing. 4. Georgia. Wait, Georgia? Isn't Atlanta a Black cultural hub? Yes, but homeownership is another story. Reason is, predatory lending. Many Black buyers face higher interest rates, even with good credit. Property tax increases. As Atlanta grows, so do taxes, pricing out Black homeowners. Limited affordable housing options. The boom in luxury apartments hasn't helped those looking to buy. Atlanta is thriving, but for many, homeownership remains just a dream. 3. Texas. Everything's bigger in Texas, including the barriers to Black homeownership. Reason is, rising home prices. Cities like Austin and Dallas are becoming unaffordable. Zoning discrimination issues. Black families are often pushed into underfunded neighborhoods. Limited access to home loans. Black Texans experience higher mortgage denial rates. Big state, big dreams, but not for Black homebuyers. 2. North Carolina. The South isn't always the answer. Reason is, fast-paced growth. Cities like Charlotte and Raleigh are pricing out Black families. Historic lending disparities. Many Black residents struggle with unfair loan terms. Rental overload. The cost of renting is keeping people from saving for homes. North Carolina may be growing, but homeownership opportunities aren't keeping up. 1. Florida, sunshine, beaches, and impossible home prices? Reason is, out of control real estate market. Florida's home prices have skyrocketed in recent years. Discriminatory lending practices. Black Floridians face high rejection rates for home loans. Climate risk concerns. Rising insurance costs due to hurricanes make homeownership even harder. Florida might be the dream retirement spot, but for many black home buyers, it's out of reach. So, what's the takeaway? Black homeownership isn't just about having money, it's about navigating a system that's stacked against you. From redlining's lingering effects to modern-day gentrification, these 10 states are proving to be some of the toughest places for black families to buy a home. If you've faced challenges in buying a home, drop a comment below. We want to hear your story. And if you found this deep dive helpful, be sure to like, subscribe, and share so we can keep bringing you eye-opening content like this. Until next time, stay informed, stay empowered, and keep pushing for change.